Hello there, everyone. How you doing today? Welcome back to the channel ran entirely by Dr. Pepper and Autistic Thoughts. Or at least that's what I would say if I wasn't saving my Dr. Pepper for lunch. So right now, I only have a little water bottle by me, and it is very, incredibly sad. Anyway, let's see. More effectiveness on energy orbs. Yes, please. Let me grab that. Just swapping that around real quick. Now, our goal today is to farm the last piece of the Lado Vandal that I need to build the Lado Vandal. Now, why am I building a Lado Vandal? Well, there's a few reasons right now. First reason, Lado Vandal is good for Incarnate, right? Second reason, I've got a where'd I put that one ribbon? Hang on. I got a ribbon. I've got a Lado ribbon in here somewhere. Basically, it's got crit and multi-shot on it. It's pretty nice. I'm just saying. Also, I gotta get rid of this one because I do not care about the tongue core ribbon. All right, where is that? Vasto, no. Lado. See, one's got critical chance and multi-shot on it. I need the Lado Vandal to really have fun with that. Sure, it's not a god roll ribbon, but whatever. Now that we got introductions out of the way, I'm going to give you guys a little challenge today. All right? I'm going to challenge you all to get 20 likes on this video. Now the question is, what are we going to get if we do 20 likes on this video? Well, I do have an ASMR script ready and pulled up, but if there's something else you would prefer I release, like a build video for the Broken War that I've been saving for some time, that's something you can request as well. Anyway, we got a Folly on our team. Hey! Nice ass, Folly. Nice ass. Alright, that's enough fun. That's enough of that fun. That's enough fun there. Oh god, everything's exploding here. No worries, J-Pops, no worries. Good luck moving. We're just farming the last part we need. Right now, we just need the receiver, I think it is. I got 2 barrels, so one of them I'll be selling on the plat market. I have no clue how much I'm going to sell it for, considering they made the farm easier, so the cost is going to be less. Maybe 50 plat? Maybe I'll sell it for 50 plat. Oh, no. We'll figure that out later. Basically, we're just going to be doing Elite Sanctuary Onslaught until we get it, or until, like, about an hour passes. That's how long I can stream without, getting an anxiety attack. You know what I'm saying? Explosion! Yay! Speaking of Folly, when I was talking about her earlier, by the way, I think it's funny that there's a universal Fallout build for her with those death orbs for radiation procs. I think that's really cool. The game's like, yeah, you can do universal Fallout build for her. What's the worst that could happen? Everyone dies and gives you orbs for their death. It's pretty great. Anyway. I will never be afraid. Oh, hang on. We got our first reward here since we got into a Realm 2 area. Zone 2. I got lucky and spawned into a Zone 2 while they were in the middle of it. And got the first reward quicker. Especially nice. Nice time saver. But the sad part is we didn't get the part we wanted. So we just got to keep going. And we keep on swimming. 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 Something I'd like to say is that yesterday's video did pretty well. It's like 1 view short of 40 views, which is pretty good for my channel. I'm super happy about that. Sure, I shared the link to my other channel, but usually nobody on my other channel is like interested in that stuff. So like, it's really cool that they checked that out. I'm very happy about that. Anyway. Oh, actually, after this loop, I'm going to have to take one of my anti-anxiety meds. I forgot to pop one of those before starting stream. And we don't want this stream ending short if I have a panic attack for being in public, so to speak. I don't do well with people. Let's just leave it at that. Why do I not do good with people? No. I'll probably edit that little space out in the after the stream and when I upload to YouTube, but like, yeah, I'll be doing that. Anxiety is a bitch. I do not like anxiety. Me and anxiety, we punch each other in the face constantly. But boy, anxiety's got hands. I'm just saying. Anxiety's got some damn hands. Anyway. One day I hope I become a big streamer. That'd be nice. I'd still upload my comic dubs and all that, but like, it'd be another source of income and it'd be something cool to do in my spare time. Not to mention I could say funny things for a living. Sure, I already say funny things for a living on comic dubs, but those are pre-written down funny things I say for a living. I want to talk out my ass and have my sass say, "Hello, I'm Mr. Fortman," and everyone's just like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And the best part is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the best part. Anyway, conduit materializing. Let's get over there. Alright, one of my preferred maps over here. Yes, I have preferred maps in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Leave me alone. Anyway. My favorite map is the Oregon one on the last rotation. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one, genuinely. And they all go exploding in the toilet because the toilet told them not eat. Okay, question to all of you in my audience who have eaten Chipotle before. Does it sit well with you? Like, I hear stories that Chipotle is like, "Oh no, my asshole's bleeding." Like, do you ever suffer with things like that? I've never suffered with things like that. Sure, it makes my poop a little loose, but like, I'm not sure anyone else suffers that much with Chipotle. Anyway, TMI. On other, yeah. Anyway. I can't wait to farm Kuva weapons after I finish farming the Leto Vandal, because they made the Kuva farm a lot more manageable in terms of the Requiem mods. So eventually I'm going to farm an Arcoplasmor. Oh, I fell into the void, whoops. But eventually I'm going to farm an Arcoplasmor from a Tenant Lich. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Although I think they technically counted the Tenant Arcoplasmor as an AoE weapon when they did the nerfed AoE weapons. That was kind of sucky. I'm gonna be real. That was kind of sucky with them. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll count the Arcoplasmor shotgun as an AoE weapon. Totally not gonna ruin the weapon or anything. No. At that point, I might as well use a Prisma lens. Also, I hope they add a better stance to the rapier weapons when they give the Destraza a what's the word? The Destraza Incarnate. They're giving it an Incarnate. They're giving the Destraza an Incarnate weapon form. I hope they make the stance better, because like, it does not currently feel very good. Last time I tried the Destraza Prime, it did not feel good in terms of swinging the weapon. It's like right in front of you, but like, I want to swing weapon side to side, not back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I want to swing weapon side to side, not back and forth. Ah, fucking hell, host migration. Might as well use this opportunity for some hydration, am I right? Alright, burn away. Burn away, suckers. I go boom, shakalaka. Hello, go boom. Oh. One of these days I'll make a Mesa Prime video, a build, but I'm not sure it'll do well unless I do it when the new heirloom comes out, because like that'll be pretty nice when the heirloom comes out. Oh, I just got blasted. I just got blasted to oblivion right there. The fire status was like, yeah, I'm coming for you today, friend. And I'm not holding anything back. And I'm like, why? Why don't you hold anything back? You're being so rude. And he's like, your mama's rude to me in bed last night when she was sucking my dick. She used TAFE. And I'm like, you have a dick? And then he just slapped me to the bed because I was just being an asshole to him at that point. God, the controls are feeling kind of funky today. I'm gonna be real. Anyway, I think I'm the only one here. Yeah, that explains why I'm having such a rough time. Alright, go Gadget Gloom. Go Gadget Gloom. There we go. We're keeping the efficiency nice and high. And they all go boom. Do I have enough energy? Yes, I do. Lovely. Just gonna pop a roar. Oh, get away from the fire. Oh, I got hit by the fire. Fucking hell. I got hit by the fire. Oh, noes. The fire procs are really the most dangerous thing here. Anyway, let's get to the next area. Before we do the reset, this last one. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a Lado Vandal receiver. Oh, that's the big stuff. That's the big boom. You'll love to see it. Numbers all over the screen. You'll love to see it. The numbers are everywhere. I can see. It makes my brain so happy. There we go. Got a few energy orbs. We're back in business. We're back in the business of murder. We love this business. It's a great business. Business of murder. I just got to be like, hey, you're a dead body now, and I got to take everything off your corpse. So, like, this is a good, lucrative business. I'm just saying. Picking off the money off of dead corpses. It's a good business. For now, at least, until we run out of corpses. But thankfully, this is Warframe. We never run out of things to turn into corpses. Yeah. I'm lose. Oh, I'm running out of energy. Let me just Alright, we're back on high energy. Pop a roar. There's the shit. There's the beeswax. Has anyone even ever eaten beeswax? Is that at all particularly edible? Does it, like, taste good at all? Or is it just one of those things like, yeah, man, you're not really supposed to eat that. But I want to eat that! Well, then you will suffer the consequences. Like, no, I want to eat that, but I don't want to suffer the consequences. I want my cake and to eat it too. And they're like, well, that's not going to happen, dude. And I'm like, well, fuck you too. And then we suddenly do a Family Guy cutaway to their bed and are like, well, I did say fuck you, so I guess I'll just deal with that now. Alright, pop in a gloom. Blow all these guys up. Oh, I got hit with the toxin. Oh boy. Alright, last one. We just got a relic. That's rough. We're gonna have to loop that again. This again. I'm losing it. Just gotta wait for the conduit to go nice and closed. Hunter, you're running out of time. Ba 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 ba. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go pop one of my anti-anxiety meds before the anxiety of recording hits me straight in the face like a big old brick. Yeah, that kind of blows. I have returned from the land of Christmas past. Let's do this again. The land of Christmas past. Oh no, anyway. There we go. Come on, Lado Vandal Receiver. Give it to me. And thank you for subscribing, Kyo God 45. Kyo Ken. Kyo what? Yes, I just slapped myself in the face for that joke. You're welcome. Kyo Ken. Kyo what? Oh god, I don't think this is loading right. Oh, the connection has been lost. Fucking hell. Ah yes, mission complete. I didn't even get to do a mission, for the love of God. Let's try that again. At least I'm actually hydrating for once. Sometimes I only do Dr. Pepper an entire day, and that's not very helpful looking at it from behind. Hindsight's 2020 and all that jazz. I don't know why I get 2 notifications like that. It's kind of funky. You almost done loading, Mr. Screen? There we go, we're in the conduit. Go gadget conduit. Go gadget conduit. People picking up the stimulus without even needing it. Shake my head. Anyway, we're up here. We're gonna blow you all up. Kablooey! You're welcome. Oh, they're still alive. Hang on, let me pop a roar and make sure you don't survive it this time. You're welcome. Now you're dead. Boy, do I love dead things. God, that could be taken in the wrong context if somebody clipped that. I'm gonna be real. People are like, he loves to fuck corpses. He's a corpse fucker. I'm like, that's not what I said, but I'm joking about it right now. Oh no. Anyway. Being aware of my own stupidity is like where 99% of my bits come from. Like, oh yeah, being stupid about saying I like corpses. That sounds funny. I'll extend a bit about that. And I'm just like, I'm really opening myself up to getting canceled, aren't I? God. Also, speaking of which, earlier on Twitter, I saw somebody complaining about Shy Lily and referring to her as an E-foid, and I'm like, dude, I was listening up until you said foid, because, like, most people on the internet who use that term are not very savory people. I'm just gonna be real. So I'm just, no. I looked later in the comments, and apparently they were a pedophile, so that rule goes unbroken, apparently. Dear Lord Almighty. Though, to be fair, they're a bigger streamer anyway, so if they wanted to cancel me, they could, but, like, there's literally nothing in my past worth canceling me over. Like, the worst thing I've done is say, don't fuck kids. And there are people online who were upset at me saying that. Don't ask why, I don't get it either, but, like, that's like the worst it gets. And that was like, that's not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? So, like, still reminds me when Sabuchi was like, there's gay people in my server, we can reclaim the R slur if we want to. Like, being gay has nothing to do with the R slur, it's for mentally disabled people. Unless you're meaning to say gay people are mentally disabled to begin with, which is a whole nother can of worms I do not want to get into. Sabuchi is just... I've lost a lot of respect for him. I'm only in their clan right now for the benefits. Honestly, I wouldn't be too upset if they, like, removed me from the clan. I'd be like, alright, I'll just find another one, but, like, I forgot to breathe. Oh, know what I've been told. Oh, know what I've been told. No, seriously, can somebody tell me what I've been told? I wasn't listening. It's on the test, and I'm regretting this immensely. Anyway. God, it's funny how I'm always better at talking when there's nobody here. It's like I'm talking to a void and I stop caring about what I say and it just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. And then it goes full circle and then I'm not funny anymore. I'm like, oh no, I'm no longer funny. Where'd my funny juice go? I'm like, oh right, I have no Dr. Pepper with me. Right, that's where my funny juice went. Other people's funny juice may be like whiskey or something. My funny juice is Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's the good shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, yummy, yummy. Does anyone remember the Wiggles going, fruit salad, yummy, yummy? Like, I remember that as a child, and that was, like, the greatest thing ever back when I heard it. It was, like, the best shit ever. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Not to mention, I would be super powerful if I actually engaged with the ASMR community. Because people say, I have a good voice for ASMR. I disagree, though. Anyway. Anyway, on to the next area. Oh, my grandmother closed the door on me. I'm being a little loud for her, apparently. Sorry, Gummy. At least that means I'm having fun. I'll probably open my window shortly so I can actually breathe, though. It's like, I can breathe! I can fight! Doesn't it? Oh, it's kind of like that one Fairly Odd Parents moment where that wimpy kid got his glasses back. He's like, I can see. I can fight! And he suddenly becomes jacked as hell. Like a whole ass hero barbarian thing. It was great. One of the best Fairly Odd Parents episodes, in my opinion. It's like, I can see, I can fight, and then he just absolutely obliterates the monster. That was the good shit. It's a shame Butch Hartman was like, I think, was an asshole in terms of art. Not art enthusiasm, but like art ethics. Ethics is the word I was looking for. Art ethics. He was kind of an asshole when it came to that. Man did not believe in artistic ethics. That's just what I'm saying. Imagine if I get sued by him for saying that. Like, I believe in artistic ethics. Well, your actions say otherwise. I'm gonna be real, my dude. Honestly, if anyone ever sues me, I'll be in deep trouble because I do not have the money to fight a lawsuit. I barely have enough money to live on lately. Ugh. So genuinely, if I ever get hit with a lawsuit, I'm gonna be in big trouble. Though, to be fair, it would probably be a slap suit, and where I live, they kind of like have anti-slap lawsuit laws, so That's my only saving grace I got over here. The fact that anyone suing me would have to be engaging in a slap lawsuit, because, like, I don't do illegal shit. I don't even take drugs outside of the prescribed ones. So, like, I'm like a good boy. Pat, pat, pat. Goodbye, Julius. Good boy. Yay, I'm a good boy. Just imagine one of those little powdered donut looking bats getting head pats. That's like me. Steve getting head pats is the possum. I'm just a little bat boy. Do you know the batting boy, the batting boy, the batting boy? Do you know the batty boy that is a fucking bat? Alright, let's go. Zone complete. Zone 3 complete. Let's drink some water. Hydration intensifies. Daddy needs himself a Lato Vandal receiver. Come on, come on, come on. I don't really care about the Breton Vandal, so if we get that instead, I'm going to be so upset, genuinely. Like, oh yes, the Breton parts I don't want. Though, to be fair, that's just here right now, in my opinion, to, like, widen the reward pool. So, like, I wouldn't be like, that's unfair, like, that's just common sense, but, like, still wouldn't be great. Still would not be great. Would not be happy. Oh god, hang on. I almost fell into the pit. Do not send me into the pit, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. I still have to play Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. One particular puzzle just had me completely stumped, and I legitimately just refused to look up the answer. So I was like, that was kind of funky. Oh, how's this? If we can get like 20, 25 likes on today's VOD when I upload it to YouTube, I'll play FNAF Into the Pit again. How does that sound? How does that sound as an incentive? Though I retain the right to Google answers to puzzles if it gets too difficult, because boy, my brain is not built for riddles and puzzles. I am not built for that shit. I am not built for that shit. Like, if it was a regular FNAF game like FNAF 1, yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be something else I'd play without help. Because, like, I've seen enough videos to know how the game goes. Actually, would you rather I played Into the Pit or the actual FNAF 1? Leave that in the comments below, I guess. Which one you'd prefer, and whichever one gets more comments will be the reward. Because I actually have both games. Somebody was kind enough to buy me the Into the Pit, though, so I don't want that going to waste. We'll just save the other one for another reward one day, I guess. Anyway. We have 20 more seconds in this conduit. Alrighty. God, it's already almost 30 minutes into the stream. Time's going fast when you're having fun. Kitty! Kitty outside! Hi, Kitty! And he's just looking at me like, what the fuck are you on? Are you on some sort of catnip, my dude? Oh my god, we got the Bratton Vandal stock. Wait, no, actually, I don't have that. I would laugh my ass off if we got the Bratton Vandal before we got the Lato Vandal. And the kitty's just no, kitty, don't abandon me. You're so cute. No, you were giving me good luck. No, kitty, no. Kitty can't abandon me. I'm so sad now. Where I live in the apartment complex, we have, like, wild kitties because someone just keeps feeding the cats. Don't ask me who, because I don't know, and even if I did, I'm not a snitch. I'm not a snitch to those who feed little fur balls, little fur goblins. Fur goblins! Oh, imagine... No, actually, I don't want to imagine that. Never mind, scratch that thought. I do not want to imagine Goblin Slayer, but the goblins are cats. That is not a good thought, actually. I do not particularly enjoy that scene in my head. Think about something else. Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all! I hope I can afford the new Switch in time for the new Pokemon game to come out. That'd be really cool. Speaking of which, we are due for a new Mystery Dungeon game. We are more than due for a new Mystery Dungeon game. The day a Mystery Dungeon game comes out, I'm going to be so excited you have no idea. Anyway, blast these men to bits. We need a new mystery dungeon. Though, to be fair, I guess I'll have to make do with the ROM for Explorers of Sky I got. I could play that off stream now that I think about it, but like, I really want to play Explorers of Sky on stream. Oh, I just got slapped. Alright. Hey, you want no explosions? Boom. And am I the last one on my team? No, Mr. Purple's here. Mr. Orple's here. They're probably farming the parts too. Speaking of the parts, I hear some people are grumbling and complaining about the farm being fixed for these weapons. You're like, this was the only platform I enjoyed. Like, as if one barrel being $200 wasn't a... Not $200. 200 plat wasn't a little absurd. Let's just say the prices for the Lato and Brett and Vandals were a little absurd. So I'm personally glad they fixed it, but like, the people complaining about it are a little funky, I'm just saying. Anyway. Next area. Oh yes, my favorite stage. Time to get exploding. Has anyone here played Bomberman? Bomberman, like the one where you go around bombing down walls in like a 2D area dungeon, Legend of Zelda style dungeon. Basically, hang on, I'll revive you. I'll revive you, Mr. Purple. Where are you, Mr. Purple? They revive themselves. Alright, be that way, bitch. But yeah, Bomberman was like one of the only games I had on my iPhone back when iPhones were a thing. That was like one of my only video games I could play on the bus, because for some reason I wasn't allowed to bring my Nintendo Game Boy SP on the bus. Don't ask me why, I still don't remember the reason for that. All I know is that it was a very stupid reason. Ow. Revive me! Revive me! Revive me! Please? Thank you! I'm gonna blow everyone up as a thank you gift. You're welcome. Also, has anyone been watching those FNAF fan game like videos that just talk about FNAF fan games? Like, I'm not gonna play them except for Five Nights at Frick Bears 3. That one seems like one I'd play, but like, outside of that, I don't really play FNAF games because they give me mad anxiety. I don't like anxiety. Anxiety is like my... Oh, fucking hell. That's what I get for not looking at the screen, am I right? That is what I get for not looking at the screen. Alright. Only 2/3 of a minute left. Oh, hiccups. Hiccups are eating me alive. Please send help. They think I'm a yummy snack, and while I may be a yummy sexy snack, I do not want to be consumed by hiccups. Thank you very much. Alright. There's the business of doing business. The business of murder. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, Daddy needs a Lato Vandal receiver. Fuck, it's a relic. Oh, I hate this. At this point, I have equal odds of getting the last part of my Bratton Vandal as I do the Lato Vandal. Fucking hell. I am going to lose my mind. Alright, let's give this next area a try, why not? Alright, so we're on Zone 7. I'll end at Zone 8 this time, that's what I'll end at. I'll end at Zone 8 this time. Stabberoonie. Just go whole ass stabberoonie on them. Go, Gadget, stabbing the balls. Oh, I forgot to tell everyone. I recently got Prime Sure-Footed, so I'm going to join those the YouTubers who use Prime Sure-Footed now. Everyone's going to be so angry at me. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Prime Sure-Footed! Why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "I don't want to get knocked over, please." It's just gonna be simple as that, you know what I'm saying? Just like, don't knock me over, please. Because then we can have fun with the game. And just not die immediately. Because the amount of time you spend on the ground when you are like, oh yeah, I'm on the ground. And then you get shot down because you're in the stun state. Oh, that shit absolutely blows. That shit blows so bad. I will not make excuses for it. It blows. What is everyone's favorite game from their childhood? Personally, mine is Spectrobes. Mine is Spectrobes from the Nintendo DS, along with its sequel. Basically, the one with Dark Spectrobes, it was like the best around. But yeah, it was a great game. It was a great game. You got to dig up fossils, gems to power up your Spectrobes. It was very much like Fossil Fighters, so I'm including Fossil Fighters in that vein. But at least in the sequel of Fossil Fighters, they gave fossils in super giga form, which I thought as a child was like the coolest thing ever. Until I realized most of them were reskins of each other, and I'm like, really? The Megaforms are all reskins? Basically, they're all reskins? Isn't that a little lazy? Like, the Spynex one had a Megaform was like green, and then there was another dinosaur that had the exact same mega form, but like it was red. That was very sad, but it was still pretty epic. Because like you got to fight zombie dinosaurs at the end of that game. It was great. At the beginning of Fossil Fighters 1, not the beginning, at the end of Fossil Fighters 1, you had to fight the brain of an alien and then alien dinosaurs. Yeah, shit was awesome. Shit was awesome. And then there were like legendary fire and ice dinosaurs. It does not get cooler than that. Though they had to nerf the fire and ice dinosaurs for the next game when they brought them in as like event only dinosaurs, they nerfed them into the ground. Like, look at what they did to my boy Frigisaurus. He will never recover from this. No! Frigisaurus, why? I still feel absolutely terrible about what they did to my boys. Like, I know they gotta make room for the new monsters and everything, but like, come on. Come on. I'm going to revive you. Come on. I was gonna revive you. Be that way. Waste a revives, why don't you? I know we're almost at the end, so it's fine, but like, whatever. Whatever. I wish I could play Fossil Fighters on computer now, but the touchscreen mechanics... You literally just gave me a Brat and Vandal stock! I am going to murder this game hard! Can you not give me what I already have? Hang on, I got an emote for this. Why? The wolf howl. Just a whole ass why? Oh boy. Anyway, kind of a closing. That was whoosh. Anyway, at least we're getting the mission complete stuff done. Yeah, 2 Brent and Vandal stocks. I'm genuinely a little miffed. Like, why not give me something different? No, just give me the same item twice. I guess I'll be selling that on the plat market later. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah. We only need receivers now for both of them. We just need receivers now. For the love of God, we only need receivers now. Fucking hell. All right, another one. All right, let's try that again. All right, I gotta open my window. Hang on. Let me get into the conduit, and then I'll open my window. Open sesame seed. All right, now I can start blowing people up. Lovely. There we go. We're in business. We are in business, chaps. Oh boy, oh, and now it's just a car. Okay. The go-karts the maintenance people use are so goddamn loud. Oh my god. Alright, I'm taking my shirt off for a moment. Ah, my controller! But yeah, I'm going shirtless real quick. You'll never get to see that though. Lol. But yeah, it was a little toasty in here, so like, Sir, I have to shoot you now. I'm sorry, but I have to shoot you now. It is my duty. Yo, I know what else is my duty? The shit I just took down your throat. You're welcome for that, by the way. I should really start making thumbnails for my shorts again sometime soon. Like, I really should. But will I? Probably not. That's the funny part. Will I? Probably not. Alrighty. There's a lot of things I should do. But a lot of things I probably won't do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things I probably won't do. Anyway. Pop a roar. Thank you. And they all explode. Lovely. I cast explosion. Oh, right. It's a shame. I wish Ember got a rework sometime. That's just so she does at least somewhat decent damage. I would play Ember so much if she did actually decent damage. The heirloom skin I have for her, sure, it's Goonbay, but it actually looks pretty epic as well. So I would play Ember if she were actually a decent frame nowadays. But she is sadly not, which kinda blows. The burn stacks don't do enough damage. It just, ugh. Uriel's just basically the new Ember at this point. It really is sad. More of a gun platform Uriel is, though, to be honest. More of a gun platform. While Ember is more of a caster frame. So it's kind of funky, but, like, it's still funky that, Uriel has more survivability than Ember does, even with 90% damage reduction. Because, like, it takes up so much energy to get that 90% damage reduction with Ember. Ugh. Anyway. Is my internet still working? Yes, it is. I was about to say, if my internet stopped working when I was streaming, I'd be very upset. Because I'm recording this for YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I choked on my spit again, because I am a totally incompetent human being. Fucking hell. Oh, that was not pleasant. Oh. That was not a pleasant feeling. Dear Lord Almighty. Anyway, I just uploaded another comic dub on my comic dub channel again today, which is very nice. I actually got something done today. I'm very proud of myself for that, actually. I'm very proud of myself. Like, I got something done early today. Sure, it was a small project, but it's definitely better than nothing, am I right? Definitely better than nothing. You want to know what would be really cool if I ever became a big enough Warframe player to be like, oh yeah, viewers are gifting me Forma now. That'd be cool. Like I ain't gonna expect that, but like it'd be cool. It'd be cool. It would definitely help my thumbnail game, that's for sure. It would definitely help the thumbnail game I got going on. Speaking of thumbnails and skins and all that, have any of you seen what Dante's new skin's supposed to look like? I think it's going to look very cool. I don't really use too much Dante anymore because it's like playing on easy mode. I say playing Sevagoth. Yeah, I could see how that's a little bit of hypocrisy. Ignore what I just said. Ignore what I just said. Completely ignore. Completely ignore it. But anyway, the point of the matter is I don't play too much Dante. That is the point I was making there. That was the point I was making there. Anyway, I just noticed my multi augmented is doing a lot of work right now. Very nice. Very nice. I only have one day until my folly finishes building. I'm super excited. I hear the arc trap shenanigans she's got going on are very funny. I hear it's very funny, the shenanigans she got going on with that. Anyway, we're back at 100% efficiency. We should be fine, but I'm running low. Hang on, I gotta pop this real quick. Hang on, does anyone have any energy orbs? Ah, you had an energy orb for me. Thank you for your energy orb. I totally won't use this to murder you real quick. No, no. That'd be crazy. No, no, that'd be crazy. Oh, God. Thankfully, it's not a lawnmower outside, or else that'd be much worse. I'm gonna be real with you. It would be much worse if that was a lawnmower outside. No, it's just a car moving through. Alright. I'm still looking for more roguelike games to play, but like any I haven't played at this point are all card battlers, and the only card battler I ever enjoyed in terms of roguelike games was Inscription. And that's only because of the setting was so fucking awesome, you know what I'm saying? No setting will ever beat Inscription in terms of roguelike. It was like the best roguelike for card battlers ever. It's so simple, but so effective. Anyway. Only have 17 seconds left on this area. Hopefully we get something we want. We're on zone 3, so we should get a reward. Getting a receiver, maybe. Papa needs a receiver. Papa needs a receiver. Papa needs a receiver. All right, it's the next area. I get it. And wait, I'm a little stupid. Never mind. I know I'm the only one left. Yeah, I'm the only one left. Fucking hell. Lovely. I'm the only one here. I love it when squads abandon me like that. I guess that's kind of what happens when you play publicly, but I don't really have a group to play with myself. But like, I could have a group to play with, but that requires scheduling and coordination. Ugh. Alright, let's just fuck. Alright, I died there. That kind of blows. Pop a roar, explode them all. And then get gloom going so I don't die again. At least I have enough revives to at least get through to Realm Mate, I think. I hope, I plead, I pray. You know the deal. And it also seems like more enemies than usual drop energy orbs on this mode, which is also a very good thing. Sure, you can't use the same ability over and over again, but at least you can keep using abilities if you want to. Like, different abilities, granted, but like, at least you could keep using abilities. So, Warframes with really complicated and effective kits thrive in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Or at least 1-2 hit frames, like Sevagoth over here. He really thrives in here. Because technically you're not using the same ability over and over again, like you would with Ember, with Meteorite. Or, what's her face? Mesa with her 4. It's not quite like that with Sevagoth, so his abilities don't get sealed by Mr. Samaris Robo-Man over here that has a dildo up his ass for some reason. I didn't know robots had dildos, but apparently there's robo-dildos in their brain. How did I come to this conclusion? Questions for later. Anyway. Alright, 14 more seconds till the next conduit. Ah, shit, hang on. Oh, I fell. Hang on. Alright, that's another relic I don't care about. Ugh. We're not having good luck with parts today like we did yesterday. We had great luck yesterday with parts. Like, do any of you remember the stream yesterday where we got almost every single part for the Lado Vandal in like one go? I know our luck has to run out somewhere eventually, but like, I wish it didn't run out yet, is what I'm saying. I wish it didn't run out yet. Ah, fucking hell. Fucking hell, hang on, let me eat a few people. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. I missed. One more. There we go, I'm back. Back from the dead tonight. If anyone remembers that for being Skillet, congrats. You're a real one and enjoy good music. Ah, shit, hang on. Back from the dead tonight. Feel a rush of adrenaline. Ba 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 ba. I'm bad with words. I can't remember lyrics for the life of me. It's part of why I don't sing for a living. I can't remember words for the life of me. I can do voice acting because, like, there's a script right in front of me, but, like, if I did, like, singing without a script in front of me, it would fall apart real fast. It would just all fall apart. Which kind of blows, because I would love to sing, but, like, family kind of ruined that for me growing up, because they always told me to shut up when I was singing, because apparently I was giving them headaches, but, fuck me, I guess. How do I keep missing? There we go, I'm back. I'm back from the dead tonight. Really, the only bad thing about Sevagoth's passive in here is that it takes up a lot of the efficiency timers, so you have to kill a lot of things. But thankfully, with our Sevagoth build the way it is, we kill a lot of things anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. Alright, we're back in the Orkin area. Hello there, Orkin enemies that are actually infested, because fuck you, I guess, and fuck me as well. Alright, any energy orbs around here? Oh, hell. Alright, looks like there were a few energy orbs in there. Lovely. Just pop some energy orbs so I can keep on blowing up. I cast Explosion. I hope our next frame is like another nuker frame along these lines, just like 2 abilities, everything dies. I would love that. Though, to be fair, wasn't Jade something like that a while back? I'm not sure, but I think Jade was like a nuker frame in some context. But also she was a support, so it's kind of funky in that sense. Meh. Oh, people say Zaku's great to level cap. I can't for the life of me build him so his abilities nuke things. I don't know why or how I'm suffering with that, but like, I am. It sucks. It really sucks. Do I need to like build in a roller or something? Because like Zada's touch or whatever that was, the one that buffs his attacks with void doesn't affect his like void guns. So like, how am I supposed to buff the damage on those things? It doesn't do nearly enough damage. I would love to play Skeleton Boy if it weren't for that. It looks like you're out of calcium, He-Man. Anyway, imagine He-Man then just chugs a giant 13-gallon of milk. Like, you may think so, Skeletor, but I always pack with me my 69-gallon of milk. And he just chugs it immediately, and Skeletor's like, no, my plans foiled again. Speaking of which, the creator of He-Man's in kind of a rough spot right now if you Google it. So like, if you can donate to the creator of He-Man, he's like got cancer, I think, and the producers of He-Man are like giving him the middle finger supposedly. So like, help him out if you can. Like, give him a donation if that's at all possible. Anyway, more water, more water. Alright, we're in an area with Kuva enemies, which have shit tons of armor, I'm gonna be real. So we gotta keep Roar up constantly, which is gonna blow. Pop another Roar. We only have half a minute of Roar for each cast of Roar, which genuinely isn't bad, but like, it's hard to keep track of if I'm being real. Very hard to keep track of. Anyway, anyone in here for me to murder? Please, please, let me murder you. I want to murder you hard. Please, 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 please. Yay! I got to murder them. I got to murder them. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Alright, we're going to void form for a second to, like, ignore that proc, because, like, that really... Oh, I got procced again. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Oh, hello, sir. I have to eat you. Nom nom. Nom. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Alright, back from the dead tonight, folks. And just like that, we're back on top of the efficiency. Lovely. A good old reaping sow does wonders for efficiency. Oh, hang on. I also brought a glaive, so like, just in case we're in rough shape, we'll be fine. Glaives do great work, though I only use Glaive Prime. I probably should use that one infested glaive that got a Coda version recently, but like, do I want to? Do I want to go through all that grinding? I'd rather grind for the Kuva hack before that. Oh, fuck. Alright, last area before we call it a day. Last one before we call it a day. Oh, right, gotta pop this to slow them down. There we go, back in action. What do you mean Folly's Sketchbook Showcase? Is that like a whole piece of merch? Did they release a Folly's Sketchbook merch piece? Funky. Anyway. This area is simple enough. We just gotta survive long enough. God damn, we gotta hit with Slash Proc. Hang on! Slash Proc absolutely kicking my ass right now. It's like, oh god, you want to exist without a Slash Proc? And the game's like, well, too fucking bad for you, my dude. Oh boy, Slash Procs, my favorite! Yay! Fucking hell. Alright, we need to pop another roar ASAP. We only have a minute left to go. Come on, Daddy needs a receiver. Daddy needs a receiver. Daddy needs his receiver. I don't even care if it's a Bratton receiver at this point. I just want a Vandal item at this point. At least I can make a funny thumbnail like, I was farming for the Lato Vandal, but all I got was this Bratton Vandal instead. At least I could be funny about it if we get the Bratton Vandal. Alright. I've also recently gotten a synthetic Eidolon shard from one of these things. I have no clue what those do. I have no clue what synthetic Eidolon shards do. You just use them for focus or something? They just replace regular Eidolon shards, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of funky. Anyway. Nope, just got a relic. Alright. That'll be the end of today's stream/video. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and tune in next time. And remember, we got challenges going on if you want specific content in the future. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Wait, where's the stop streaming button? Stop streaming button, where are you? There you are.